Welcome to the 5-Minute Nerd episode 51, where we dive into another nerd culture favorite. Today we're delving into Winter's Heart by Robert Jordan, Book 9 of The Wheel of Time. This episode will break down the pivotal moments as Rand al'Thor continues his struggle against the Dark One and takes a crucial step in his journey. Let's get into it in just 5 minutes. Winter's Heart is a pivotal installment in the Wheel of Time series, where Rand al'Thor, the Dragon Reborn, attempts to take control of his destiny and the very nature of Saidin, the male half of the One Power. This book combines political intrigue, high-stakes battles, and a defining moment that shifts the balance in the world. The story opens with Rand determined to take his fight against the Forsaken to the next level. With enemies on all sides, Aes Sedai factions, Forsaken operatives, and shadowy figures like Cadswan, Rand's allies are shrinking, and the pressure mounts. In the first major arc, we find him in the nation of Far Madding, where he's hiding from those who would capture or control him. It's a city where channeling is impossible, making it both a refuge and a trap. Rand's desperation to remove the Forsaken threat escalates when he decides to cleanse Saidin itself. This is the ultimate goal of his journey in Winter's Heart, an act that could either doom him or make him a legend. But he can't do it alone. He joins forces with Nynaeve Almera, a fellow powerful Aes Sedai, and one of his oldest friends. Together they attempt the impossible, to use the Chodan Kau, ancient and extremely powerful Angreal, to purge the taint from Saidin. Meanwhile, Parin Ibara is facing his own challenges. He's torn between his loyalty to Rand and the task of rescuing his wife, Fael, who has been taken by the Shido Ale. Parin's arc in Winter's Heart showcases his struggle with leadership and the darkness growing within him as he's forced to confront the brutal side of his wolf nature. His journey runs parallel to Rand's, showing the contrasting paths of two men who began as friends but now face very different fates. In another subplot, Mat Cauthon, our favorite gambler and rogue, becomes entangled with the Xianchan, the powerful invading force from across the ocean. Mat's storyline provides a mix of humor, romance, and tension, as he grapples with Tuon, a Xianchan noblewoman with her own mysterious plans. Their interactions are one of the more unexpected turns in the series, bringing levity and complexity to the political landscape of the Wheel of Time. Now back to Rand's mission. The cleansing of Saidin is not only the defining moment of Winter's Heart, but one of the most impactful events in the entire series. As Rand and Nynaeve stand against the Dark One's taint, channeling more power than any human has dared, they attract Forsaken forces who rush to stop them. It's a battle not just of power, but of wills, with Nynaeve holding steady and Rand determined to break the cycle of madness that has plagued male channelers for generations. In the end, they succeed. The taint on Saidin is cleansed, and Rand's triumph marks a monumental shift in the world's balance of power. This act, however, comes at a cost. The sheer intensity of the power they wield and the enemies they attract show that while victory is achieved, it only opens the door to even greater challenges. Winter's Heart is a powerful entry in the Wheel of Time, focusing on sacrifice, friendship, and the lengths one must go to for a better future. Rand's choice to cleanse Saidin is symbolic of his determination to make his own path, no matter the cost. By the book's end, it's clear that the war against the Dark One is far from over, and the stakes are only getting higher. Winter's Heart is a game-changer in the Wheel of Time, as Rand al'Thor takes control over his own fate and defies the darkness that threatens the world. With bold moves, unexpected alliances, and moments that keep us on the edge of our seats, this book is a reminder that heroes are defined by the choices they make in their darkest hours. Until next time, when we'll dive into another nerd culture favorite, keep nerding out. If there are parts of the nerd universe that you'd like for us to cover here at 5-Minute Nerd, leave us a note in the comments. To keep getting nerd culture broken down in 5 minutes, don't forget to like and subscribe.